Hello, welcome to another exciting class. I hope we're ready to learn, so let's begin. Today, we're going to look at a very interesting lesson. So, our topic for today is food. Yes, we're going to talk about food, and let's quickly look at the objectives for today's lesson. So what are the lesson objective? 1, we're going to look at the meaning of food. 2, we're going to look at examples of food. And 3, we're going to look at classes of food. Alright, so we're going to learn these things today. So kids, what is food? Yes, what is food? Every one of us eats food. You eat food, you love food, so what is food? Alright, let's quickly learn about it. Food is what we eat that makes us grow. Food is what we eat that makes us grow. There are liquid food and there are also solid food. We eat food, it gives us energy, it makes us to grow, it makes us strong. Now let's quickly look at the examples of food. There are different types of food, different examples of food. Now let's look at some of these examples. The first example we're going to look at is egusi soup and semo. Yes, this is very delicious. And guess what? Egusi soup can also be eaten with eba. It is very delicious. The next we have is tea and bread. So remember I said we have liquid food and solid food. So tea is a liquid food. Okay, so tea and bread is a type or an example of food. Then we have the next one as egg and yam. We also have fried rice. These are examples of what? Food. Then we also have another example here as beans and fried plantain. Beans and fried plantain. Fried plantain is also popularly called dodo. Beans gives protein. Alright, so it's good for children to always eat beans. Then the next example we have is starch and banga soup. This is popularly eaten by the Urhobos, Deltas. Starch and banga soup, and it is very delicious. The next food we have here is ogbono soup and eba. Wow, another delicacy. Then we'll also have another example of food, starch and owo soup. This is very delicious. It is also eaten by the Urhobos. Owo soup can also go with yam and plantain. You can use it to eat owo soup. The next example of food is abacha. Abacha is popularly eaten by the Igbos. And abacha is also called African salad. It is also very delicious when you eat it. So kids, let's move on to the classes of food. We're going to look at the classes of food. We have 6 classes of food, and take note, all these food that we've mentioned and other foods are all grouped into the classes of food. The first one is carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are food that gives us energy, and we have cereals and grain. We have starchy food. These are examples of what? Of carbohydrates food. So when we eat them, they give us energy. The next class of food is protein. Protein helps us to repair worn tissue in our body. So we have examples as chicken, egg, milk, nuts, cheese, fish, etc. Then the next class of food is fat and oil. Examples of fat and oil are oil, your groundnut oil, butter, cheese, nuts. These are some of the examples of food that contains fat and oil. The next class of food is mineral salts. Mineral salt examples are milk, apple, spinach, beans, egg. These are some of the examples. Then we also have the vitamins as another class of food. Vitamins help to fight against diseases. They are mostly what? Fruits. They are mostly what? Fruits. They help to fight against diseases. Then the last class of food is water. 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 Water is very important. And water helps to digest what? Food. So it is very, very important that we take a lot of water. Alright, so before we go, let's quickly look at some interactive questions. The first one says there are dash classes of food: A5, B6, C10. Bravo, the answer is B. The next question: food makes us dash: A die, B grow, C sick. And the answer is B. So with this, baby, I've come to the end of today's class. I want to say a big thank you for coming with me to the end of the class. Please do not fail to do your quizzes and also your assignments. See you in the next class. Bye.